Strikeout.
Respected judges, parents, and my dear friends, for a Christian, grace is not just a theological term. Grace is a reality, a fact of life. It is by grace that one becomes a Christian, and it is by grace that one lives the Christian life. St. Paul, also called the Apostle of the Gentiles, the person who started more Christian communities than any other apostle, the person who probably wrote more than half of the New Testament, one day complained to Jesus about his weakness. Doesn't that give you some consolation? That the fact that we are all the same, we all have our weaknesses and difficulties. But Jesus did not take away his weakness, but instead told him, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." Isn't life sometimes full of contradictions? Like a toddler sleeping peacefully in a mother's lap in a turbulent flight? That is the life of a Christian, sleeping peacefully in the hands of God while the turbulence of problems and hardships surround us. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2 says, "When you pass through the water, do not be afraid. I will be with you. It shall not drown you. When you walk through water, it shall not burn you." I recall the life of Joseph from the Old Testament. Joseph was close to God. His brothers always disliked him. He was the favorite child of Jacob. Even when he was thrown into the well, later sold as a slave, and lived as a prisoner in Egypt, he knew that God's grace was sufficient for him. Yes, my dear friends, God's grace was sufficient for him. Not only was he released from prison, but he was made governor of Egypt. Grace enables us to make it no matter what, no matter who turns against you, no matter what consequences you face, no matter how many times you fail. God's incredible grace is there to pick you up and strengthen your weak will. When we put our confidence in ourselves, others, position, or money, we are destined to fail. God wants us to put our confidence in Him. Yes, my dear friends, God's grace is sufficient for us. May His grace be with us all. Thank you. Thank you very much.